why it's taking longer for the EMA than for other bodies in the world. Eric, yes, I understand that you have justified questions when it comes to the different amount of time taken by various institutions in order to carry out their analysis and evaluations of vaccines, but surely you understand that these are things that we would prefer that you address in detail to the agencies concerned. I don't think that we can carry out a detailed analysis here on the podium of all these various procedures and all the prerogatives which all the various institutions have to deal with in Europe, in the United States or anywhere else. We know about the EMA, we can comment on that, but we don't have any analysis here with us today that would allow us to carry out a comparison between the different authorities in various countries. What matters, and I think I need to point this out, what's really mattered right from the outset has been to make sure that the vaccines were safe and effective, because it was quite rightly considered, and I hope that it continues to be the case, that this was an essential precondition, a sine qua non, to guarantee that the vaccines are acceptable to European citizens. And it's somewhat paradoxical that, given that this was the major concern that we had throughout the summer, and there were an awful lot of questions raised about that were addressed to the EMA on that, now all of a sudden people are turning around and saying, well, how is it that the EMA is 2 or 3 weeks longer in carrying out its analyses than other agencies? Now, what's clear here is that we have a procedure in place that ensures that our overall vaccination procedures are successful, and we need citizens to be confident about the procedures used by the EMA. That's a crucial factor. There has to be trust in that, and we have to be aware of this. We need to focus more on that and a bit less on whether it's taken 2 weeks more or 2 weeks less here than anywhere else. Now, obviously, it's quite legitimate to think about the extent to which different institutions work and making sure that they work as efficiently as possible. Now, in this context, we've done an awful lot of work, including at the European Commission, to speed up the process where that was possible from an administrative point of view. The purpose there was to obtain, on the one hand, an opinion from the EMA, and once that EMA opinion was a positive one, we could ensure that the European Commission authorised the placing on the market. And one thing that we have here in the European Union is multilingualism. That's something that we've been working on. There are certain rules on information on packaging, etc., that have to be complied with. So there are a whole raft of different variables, which of course vary from one place in the world to another.